So I'm traveling in San Francisco right now, and I found out that Marc and Jodie Emery have been locked up. They've been arrested at Toronto Pearson International Airport on their way to a cannabis conference in Spain. And at the same time, their dispensaries and shops have been shut down in coordinated raids across the country that must have cost an arm and a leg. Multiple people arrested, lives ruined, businesses ruined. In 2017, and it's unbelievable. I mean, they're sitting right now in a cage, not unlike the one behind me. That's Alcatraz. That's where you lock away violent offenders, people that are going to harm others. You lock them in a cage to protect society from their violence. Well, that's the kind of place that Marc and Jodie Emery are right now, for doing nothing more than selling a product to people in a peaceful manner to other consenting adults. You know, Western civilization was built on the idea that the individual ought to be protected from things like this, that government ought to protect people from being kidnapped, assaulted, and locked in a cage and having their lives ruined. Government isn't supposed to do those things. It's supposed to protect you from those things. And here, in the year 2017, our government is doing that. And why is it that police across this country are focusing time, effort, and money on ruining lives and taking away freedom when Trudeau says that this stuff is going to be legalized this summer? Makes one think a little bit, doesn't it? But of course, we know it's not going to be legalized the way that we imagine or would like it to be legalized. It's going to be legalized so that his corporate cronies, like Chuck Rafiki, his CFO, who is a co-founder and shareholder of Tweed Marijuana, is going to be able to print money hand over fist, because all the small growers, all the little guys that are providing a product, are going to be locked up and harassed by this government and this administration. You know, at the same time, we have people dying on the streets from fentanyl overdoses. And Justin, you had one goddamn job, and that was to, you know, we knew you were going to tax and spend. You're doing that fantastic. You're exceeding your promises to the Canadian people on the taxing, spending, and driving us into debt. But you had one other job, and that was the one job that I could get behind you on, was to advance liberty in the cannabis arena. And yet you're doing the exact opposite. These growers didn't face the same kind of oppression under Harper. So Justin, you can do one thing, and that is condemn these raids, condemn this lockup. I mean, the PMO's office holds a lot of sway. We saw it during the High River gun grab when PMO Harper encouraged the RCMP to give those citizens back their firearms, and they subsequently did. So you can influence these people. And the other thing you could do is have a charity boxing match with me, and we can donate all the funds to the free Marc and Jodie Emery fund, and at least provide them with some kind of legal defense to you know, your administration's oppression of them. This is ridiculous. This is 2017. You know, I guess the least we could say is that these arrests were gender balanced, but